Hello. Oh gosh. How you doing, everybody? We're upright. We're facing forwards. Hello. We're just about to do some more ironing. Just need to switch the machines on. How is everyone? Glad you're all okay. Gosh, I felt rotten earlier this morning. Glad to say I'm actually upright and facing forwards, which is always a good thing. Yeah. Do you remember your name? I see so many people, you'll have to help me out. I'm not... Oh, Sharon, thank you. Good grief, at least someone's got a memory around here. My apologies if I don't get everything right today. I am not my best. Hello. Oh. Oh. Right, we are going to do ironing take 2. Hello everybody, I'm sorry I wasn't very well this morning. I didn't feel too good at all. I still don't feel right. However, be that as it may, here we are on a Monday, living the dream, facing the laundry. I don't want to do it. Unfortunately, I haven't got a choice. He's got a better memory than I do. That's why. Another space nut is amazing at remembering everything, which is why we love him so much. Right here is where it all hurts. That's where all the bruising is. Has been for years, 20 years, good grief, 20 plus years. I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting old and things are wearing out and I'm in pain, and there we go. It's unfair, isn't it? Who wants to get old? Not me. What's my name? Fairy. Has been ever since I was christened Fairy. We are just doing the ironing today, as I do every day, taking care of customers, and in general, just doing what needs to be done. We have done quite a bit this morning. We've made beds, seen to Monty the kitten. We have, we have backed up. We have done the dishwasher. We have done 2 loads of washing. We tried to go live earlier, but I felt too poorly. I still don't feel right. Last night was amazing. We got Cat TV up and running. Oh my goodness, and it's amazing. It's absolutely awesome, and it's all down to Creative Media Madness. Without them, there will be no Cat TV. So give yourselves a pat on the back, lads, because believe me, without you, there is none of the other. Well, yes. My name is Fairy. Why does that sound so improbable? Or are you just being weird? Some people name their kids things, and that's what my name is. So there we are. He's also the bouncer, is another space nut, as is Voodoo and Timmy. Phil Usher. Hello from the US. Hello, Phil. How you doing? Another space nut is Creative Media Madness. He is also my bouncer, and if he doesn't think I'm being treated right, he will let you know. Without Creative Media Madness and another space nut, this channel in its entirety would not exist as it is. So, you know, if he approves, if another space nut approves, then you're in. Otherwise, no. Really, he is really good at remembering things. So, Donnie, hello. Oh, there we are. I think I feel slightly less nauseous this morning, so, well, I should say this afternoon. Henceforth, why I'm still stood here doing the work. But I have to say, I've still got the hiccups, which should tell you that I'm not quite right. I'm as green as that screen, kids. Ironing. You mean ironing? No, it's just a job that needs to be done, and I might as well be the one that does it. Oh. I'm just cross that I don't feel right. I'm cross that I feel poorly, and it's not fair. I don't like being ill. I don't like being in pain. I am a terrible patient. Let's go tell our names. Well, you do if you want, love. But like I said, I'm not here. And please, if you can respect what I've asked, then, you know, I can't help you. Remember, Space Nut is watching. Anyway, if anybody fancies watching Cat TV, please feel free to tune in over there and give it a watch. It's a lot of fun. If you ever wondered what your cat liked to watch on television, you're about to find out. Right, we'll just let those air off, and then in a couple of hours we can pop them away. It's always important that you let your laundry air before you put it away, so that it doesn't go into your wardrobe damp. Okay then, bye Sharon, or whoever you are. Is it me, or is it the Monday that everybody that just wanted to be slightly odd is? Never mind. Ah, that is life, isn't it not, my darlings? We are doing shirts and t-shirts in this basket and a bunch of handkerchiefs. There we go. They want ironing next. I shouldn't be doing, it's not too technical today, which is a blessing. It really is. When you're not right, sometimes all you want is to just lie down and let the world spin all around you. Well, poor Jen at, well, you know who Jen is, don't you? Another Space Nut. Hasn't come back to us. So I think we'll give everything that was problematic with certain things last week. Perhaps we'll just let them realise that it's a lost cause and it ain't happening. Still, what we have worked out is Flo is really good at doing everything you need AI. It is very good. I have had my eyes opened and the future is here. And it's really cool. We have been busy beavering away. I've done as much as I could this weekend. I had to go out and see clients yesterday. I did not want, oh man, I did not feel right yesterday. I was out, I was with clients. I was like, please can I go home? I don't feel very well. I was in bed for 6:45 last night with a book, reading my Stephen King book. I'm still reading Holly. It's a really hard read, and it's actually for Stephen King. I mean, I know he writes horror, but this is beyond horror. This is brutality. But I went to bed last night at 6:45, just after 6:30, probably 7:15, and I felt so rotten that I just sort of laid there in bed with Monty on my feet, keeping me company. And I read for about 3 hours. And then we wake up this morning and it's absolutely freezing outside. Just have to keep taking a deep breath. And remember, you can stand here and you can do this. I just feel like I want to nod off. If I do nod off and I'm holding the iron, somebody yell, "Wakey, wakey, fairy." Oh, you're the make it so number one. You know this. You are Professor X. You know how things are. You have superhuman powers. Now, some people come on and they can be like, they want everything doing their way. And when they come up against people like ourselves that are just like, no, that ain't happening. I mean, you've come to Yorkshire. This is how it is, son. We don't take it. You know, you set on the path of the M62, sunshine. That's it, man. You take your life into your own hands. It's the Wild West up here. Absolutely. So don't ever think, you know, that if they can't handle our personality, then they can't handle us. We're up to 7 hours on the Cat TV, which is really cool. Anybody fancies going over to see it, please do. You will be in for a treat. It's absolutely awesome. And it is brought to you by Creative Media Madness, who are a force to behold. And also are absolutely genius nussers, which is a real word. Sorry everyone, I'm still feeling a little bit Who here is looking forward to Stranger Things? Me! I am! Oh my goodness, Christmas this year! You don't need to worry about the turkey. Just look forward to having Stranger Things coming and giving us exactly what we need. Festive, freaky happiness. Ah yes, the upside down, the inside out, the back to front. We don't mind. We're just looking forward to Stranger Things. I have seen the spoof parody of the Yorkshire version of Stranger Things. And I thought that was absolutely brilliant. It just so happened that somebody did one for Halloween and popped it up on Instagram, and it kind of sums up Yorkshire and a little bit of weirdness. What time are we on? 1:45 in the afternoon, and we're on with the second customer. Well done, Oz. Well done, the fact that we're still upright. Oh, well, we would have been had Betty not run out of water. Betty, you do pick your moments. Tiny AI Tiger, roar! How you doing? How the tiniest one of them all. How you doing, lovely? Oh, have you joined in with your kitty friends. I do so hope you did. Oh, blimey. We've been threatened with snow. Yay! Oh, who wants some snow, everybody? I want snow. This is the start of the Christmas that my friend warned me about. And he said if we could get to the end of October without any snow, we'd be doing well. Well, considering here we are, about 3 more weeks on, why use green screen? I keep it pinned up for a specific reason. Sometimes when I'm not ironing, myself and Creative Media Madness create spectacular, wonderful things, which, my love, will be going towards you for Christmas. Look out for some surprises. There's going to be quite a few. We're nearly there. Yeah, we got one of those great big aluminium snow shovels, and boy oh boy will you be glad that you purchased one. We are going to have so much snow this year, we're going to make the Eskimos jealous. Do I use Instagram? Occasionally, but not actually for what we do on here. That's personal stuff that I'm on there just solely for my family. I look energetic. How I feel like death today. This is the watered down version that you've got of the fairy, because she's still not feeling very well. But hopefully as the week goes on, and I won't be feeling as green as that screen. I really don't feel right well today. How old am I? In a few months, I will turn the ripe old age of 50, believe it or not. I am not a spring chicken. I am an old hen. I think you pop your glasses on. You'll see the wrinkles. I'm 19 in my head, but I'm not 19 to look at. I suppose if we keep the mind magically young, everything else might seem a bit young as well. But I'm a married woman of 25 years and I have 2 grown-up children. That sounds really weird. 2 grown-up children. Young ladies, we'll call them young ladies. I want to be moderator for your living show. Is it possible? Oh, you'd have to really talk with another space nut regarding that matter, and I'd need to get to know you before you got a spanner. The spanner of thorn. Yes. I am 27 years old, computer engineer. Oh, so you're a techie, right? Obviously heard Zomboff may be recruiting in the future, and we want your brains. There we are. Who says zombies can't have a sense of humor? Ho, 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 ho. So you're 27 and you're a computer engineer. Right. Oh gosh, no. I iron, this is for a customer. I iron 4 days a week for customers, and I've already finished my husband's this morning. That's already been popped away. Every decision regarding anything to do with this channel is run through another space nut. He's Lord God Almighty. And we all answer to him. Sharky, oh my goodness, you're up late? Goodness, lad. Oh, we are on, we have something called a Discord, which also another space nut monitors that as well, and he runs that too. Like I said, Space Nut is Professor X, and he's Lord God Almighty. Nobody does anything without his say-so. Yeah. That's who's in charge. Creative Media Madness, right? They're like the bouncers. We've got Voodoo at Creative Media Madness, and we've got the real ASN, who is also Creative Media Madness, and they're like the two Rons on the door. And they like say, nah, if your name ain't right, you ain't coming in. That they are like the boss, the management, if you like. You wanted to surprise me? Oh, well, you certainly have, Sharky. Yo, GT, how you doing? You've been busy, I know. You're very early in the morning. The premiere was an absolute banger. It is, isn't it? Cat TV is something else. It's totally unique. Oh, bless you, Sharky. It made you go to sleep. Well, that's what we wanted, isn't it? Yeah, bro, should we talk and send message for moderator? Can I reach you? What? I'm just about to do my 6th driving lesson to going around roundabouts. Oh, boy. Now, no donuts. Yes, no donuts, GT Gaming. Otherwise, you might be as green as I am. Digital Voodoo. See, look, they're the management, right? We answer to them, right? It's how it is. It's what the good Lord intended. Well, Sharky, I am incredibly surprised that you are up this late, or should I say incredibly early, your side maybe? It can't be, it's about 4 in the morning where you are. Yeah, I like trains as well. I like trains too. No, he's going for a driving lesson, everybody. He's GT and he's doing roundabouts. Early, no, it's 6 a.m. Oh, right. Well, that's okay then. I had this vision that you were getting up and it was something like 4 in the morning out there, which is still early, you know. What does the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early. Adrian Cronauer. Good morning, Vietnam. If you've not seen it, do yourself a favour. It's one of the funniest war movies I've ever seen, and it's probably because Robin Williams does Adrian Cronauer. And if you've ever heard an actual radio recording of Adrian Cronauer, Robin Williams absolutely nailed it. He got the character just right, perfect. And yeah, I absolutely adore the film Good Morning Vietnam. I know, I just wanted to see you all again because I was so busy. Oh, I know. He's so sweet, isn't he? Sharky, we do love you. You're one of a kind, Sharky. Don't ever change. Well, dare we give him the link to Cat TV? You need to check it out, Sharky. You're gonna love it. If you ever wondered what your cats got up to while you were at work, everybody, this is where they hang out. Sorry everyone, I have a major percussion going on upstairs. My head is starting to bang. Anyway, good luck GT Gaming as well on your roundabouts. And good luck, Sharky. Hope you enjoy Cat TV. And I'll see you in a little bit. All right. Mwah. There we go. Sending you both some love. Oh. There we go. What was it called? There. Right, I've just sent you a message. If you just wondered what I was doing then. Oh dear. Do excuse me, everyone. One of the machines has just gone off. Sorry, had to just go and check. You know when you hear a machine and it goes biddy and it goes dunga 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 dunga, right? Well, that's what it was doing, and I needed just to go and make sure that we've not gone a dunga 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 and blown up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've still got really bad gastro things going on. The good Lord must have had a sense of humour when he said, this is going to be what you're going to do. Thanks. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we've just pinned to the top of the screen the link to Cat TV, courtesy of Creative Media Madness, Voodoo, and Another Space Nook, are the geniusnesses behind both of them. You know, both of them are there for Creative Media Madness. They made ZTV, they have done Cat TV, they brought to you the live screen that sometimes is behind me for Halloween, where you met the fairy castle and you saw the fairy dungeon. You met the minions that live downstairs, right, that helped me with the washing. Well, in the not too distant future, we will be going to a wonderful magical place called the North Pole. It's near the North Pole, but it's a hole in the north, which is why it's called the North Pole. And that's where we will be residing for Christmas with our elves. Yes, the evil league of festive zombies. Do look out for them. You wanted to know where we go. We go to the North Pole. It's a magical little land, full of many wonderful surprises, to which you are all going to be subjected to in the not too distant future. I'm really very excited about it. I can't wait for you to meet the evil league of festive zombies and the Sugar Guts Fairy. Oh yeah. Some of the characters, I won't tell you all of them because I don't want to spoil the surprise. But I think you're gonna like it. We've also got quite a lot of Monty and Dexter cute things that will be going live in a not too distant future as well. We absolutely adore Monty and Dexter, and they are always having an adventure. There's never a dull moment with those boys. There will also be Christmas style book reviews and live stories with the book at Dead Time. Yes, we are going back to having Dead Time stories, spooky little offerings for the month of December. And we do so hope you will join us for these rather grisly, gruesome little offerings. Just short stories, but they're rather fun. Yes, if you never want to sleep again, tune in and listen to our little grisly tales. Or maybe, just maybe, you might like them. We've got quite a lot of stuff coming your way for Christmas, and in the next few weeks as we are leading up to Christmas, oh, we are going to have so much fun, guys. We can't wait. If you thought the 31 Days of Horror were good fun, just wait until you see what's coming for your Christmas. Will you be on the naughty list, or will you be on the nice list? Because if you're on the naughty list, you might be coming to see us at the North Pole. So you might want to get on that list. Oh my goodness, did I hear an absolutely hysterical song all about Christmas, right? And I daren't. I'm going to run it by another space nut. But if he doesn't think it's too near the knuckle, I think we might just talk about it on here. But I need to talk to him first. I don't know how these things find me. I really don't. It's not as though I go looking for it. Also, I hope when I'm feeling not as green, I want to do some festive baking with you. I'm going to make some Christmas cookies, and we're going to be doing some baking of cakes and stuff like that, which will be really awesome, and I'd love to show you. Yeah. And this weekend we have a lovely Saturday planned, assuming it all goes according to plan. You know what it's like in this house. And we're thinking of getting the tree up. So yes, I can honestly say we have got an absolutely jam-packed schedule, and in between all that, I've got to run my other business as well. So there we go, everybody. You can't say that we don't give. We are the gift that keeps on giving. I just need to finish this shirt, and then I'm going to run upstairs and let Montague in, because it is flipping cold. And I don't want him complaining, you know. I don't want him phoning Catline and saying, she's mean, she's rotten, She's awful. He probably wouldn't mention that he got my foot this morning and clawed underneath. So I'm actually stood, my right foot, underneath on the sole of my right foot, I have a claw mark running down it and down the sides around the ankle where he got me this morning. I mean, it was like running up the stairs and being clawed by Kitty Kruger. Nightmare on First Street, that's what it was. (1:20). We're doing all right, guys. Right, just turn the iron off for a second. I'll be back in a bit. Just got to go and make sure Monty's all right. Everyone, Monty's in, Monty's eating. Monty's doing his favourite thing, food. Lots of it. We love Monty. He's just sometimes can be a bit of a naughty boy. Because he got me on the flipping ankle and under the sole of my foot. And that was not funny. That really hurt. He drew blood. It's like dealing with John Rambo. First blood, first thing in the morning. Who doesn't love the film Rambo? If you're like me, you're a child of the 80s, you were raised on stuff like that. That was Saturday morning movie time, right? Yeah, you know, I'm talking like you're 8 years old and you sat down watching John Rambo on the movies. Awesome. That's what Saturday mornings were meant for. Your mum and dad, they were out at work. You were left on your own in the house. Anything goes. Whack the VHS on, get the John Rambo, stick it in the machine, and there you go, kids. Saturday morning television. That, Predator, Commando, what was the other one we watched? Cobra. Let's see, what else did we watch? There's some real absolutely corkers that we saw when we were kids. Terminator. Oh yeah, we'd sit there. We just loved these movies. They were just flipping awesome. I mean, I suppose looking on today's values, maybe the parents of today would be like, no, we would never let our children watch 18 plus movies. But, you know, it's what we grew up with. I bet no wonder Gen X is the lost generation, the feral ones. Remo, Unarmed and Dangerous, Conan the Barbarian, Highlander. These are all movies that I grew up with and watched over and over. Navy SEALs, enjoyed that. Yeah. I even watched Platoon before the age of 11, somewhere around there. Anything by John Carpenter, you know. I absolutely adore John Carpenter. I suppose all the Friday the 13th, anything by Freddy Krueger, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah. George Romero, all the Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. Watched all those. Had just such a good childhood. You know, all the while playing with my Cindy's and my Barbies. And you wonder why you have this half-baked, deranged 50-year-old-ish woman stood in front of you today. Because I had an awesome childhood. Yeah, I did. You know, I just think every 8-year-old should be exposed to John Rambo as like your starter pack. 1980s starter pack, right? You got to have a soda stream with the Coca-Cola or the 7-Up, too much syrup, mini Mars bars and the mini chocolate things that were all around in those days. Sugared frosted flakes, you know, Tony says they're great. Well, Tony should know because he is Tony the Tiger. You know, followed up with a lunch of crispy Findus pancakes and bird's eye waffles, yeah, and some beans. right? And more chocolate, more soda stream, you know. I'm thinking of the ice cream that we used to have back then. Let me think. We used to have Funny Feet and Feast. I don't know if you probably would remember, but these are like prior to Magnums that came out. They're like really posh, grown-up kind of ice cream, you know. But sometimes you were really lucky and the Coletti ice cream van would turn up outside your house and you could go and get a 99 with a flake in the summertime during the summer holidays. They were really awesome days. Yeah. Woolworths, you could go down there and go and sample the pick and mix. Probably one of the greatest things that Woolies ever did. But this is like your starter pack to going into the 1980s, you know. Happy days, man, happy days. I used to watch a lot of the Muppet Babies as well. They used to be on Going Live. And we used to record them off the telly. Oh, happy days, man. My parents worked a lot, you see. And as I was the eldest, I got to be in charge. And it wasn't unusual for me to be doing all the cooking and the cleaning up and the tidying up and doing the washing up. I mean, you know, I was doing that from like 8, 9-year-old, right? Well before high school started. And my mum just went out to work and that was that. It's what happened. It's how it was back then. Have I let my daughters grow up like that? No, I haven't. Right? I have been a mom that has been present. Even though I've run businesses, I've been present around my children. And I've always been there, sort of making them stuff. And yeah, I've just been a stay-at-home working mom. Mind you, my girls now are grown up and ready to go into the world of whatever. I've got one that's finished her degree, one that's about to finish her master's, and then next year it's all over. I hit 50. They've left education and they're going out into the world of the corporate world. It's all good fun, isn't it? Do you know, I think social services also frown now upon leaving your kids alone, don't they? You know, that they're a little bit more like, are you absolutely sure you should be leaving that child on her own? I was like the most capable kid going. I could sew buttons on a shirt, I could iron, I could wash, I could cook and clean. You know, and this was all before I went to high school. It's just how it was back then. You were just expected to just get on and do. And people think that we joke about it, right? GT, oh my goodness, how did it go around the roundabout? That actually sounded ridiculous. 247 subs. and 389 hours in total. Do you know what? You are still doing so amazingly well, right? You've only been at this with your channel for such a short period of time, right? I always say to you, think how it has been for myself, where I did 530 hours in 16 months. And then in the last 6 months, I've nearly done 2,000 hours. So, you know, there's a massive difference between how quickly you're progressing and how quickly I did. You're going a lot faster than what I did, my lovely. Well done, GT. How did it go on the roundabouts? Oh, you've got your driving lesson now. Oh, sorry, I thought you'd already been. My apologies. Well, anyway, good luck. And I'll be thinking about you. 1 hour and 15 minutes. Oh, goodness. Well, learning to drive isn't easy. And so well done you for giving it a go. And we're dead proud of you. We really are. Oh, darling, they are. Since it's got darker outside and the clocks were put back, I don't know. It's like every bonkers driver that was ever given a license in error was allowed on the road. I mean, these people that are out there, they're like suicide jockeys. It's like they want to be personally awarded by Darwin, don't come Monday, or any day for that matter. You know, it's just like they're sat there, they're waiting for it to go dark, 4:30, and think, right, everybody, we're going to go out and be absolute nutters on the road. I mean, you know, like I say, Darwin's up there going, ticket for you, you know, don't come Monday. You know, but the sad part is that these suicide jockeys, they think you want to go with them, and you don't. It's like, no thanks, pal. I'm quite happy. I don't want to, you know, pop off the mortal coil just yet. But you can't tell them, oh no, if you're oppressing me, yeah, no, I'm oppressing you, no, I'm pointing out that you're a dangerous driver. It's my right as a driver, yes, it is your right as the driver to stay on the road and follow the highway code, not mount the pavement and chase the pedestrians, which I have seen. And it's like, what? I know. Sometimes it really breaks your heart that you have dash cam and you have to send it on to the powers that be. Oh, Mr. Policeman. It does happen. And you just like seriously sat there going, did I just see that? thank goodness for dash cam, it caught it all. It's like Pokemon, you gotta catch 'em all, you really do. And you gotta hand them over, so if you need the fuzz, give us a buzz. Yes, hello, it's Rosemary, the telephone operator. You need the police, honey? Yes, please. I just met another nutter. Ah, man alive. They grew among us. They look just like you and I, but they are psychotic drivers. And they have a death wish. They really do. You never know, you could be going down the road and there'll be one of them in front of you. There could be one of them by the side of you. You're surrounded with them. Thousands of them out there, and they all share the same flipping license. And they're all scary. And the worst part about it is you don't know if they've got road car insurance, right? You've no idea. And as for people on push bikes, oh, ooh la la, how do you lot have the nerve and the guts to be able to get on the road in the first place, knowing that these psychotic drivers are out there? Yeah, well, I often say that to my children, when they're learning to drive. I said, you've got to go out there as though everybody wants to kill you, because clearly they do, with the way that they're driving. You have to have eyes in your ass, honestly, which is a bit disconcerting when you're out there trying to drive. Oh, especially, I mean, I think they're filming themselves. I'm trying not to swear. They are filming themselves getting ready to crash their cars. Okay. I caught a big lorry driver with a 27-ton load on the flipping phone. Who would do something? Seriously? You want to talk about truck drivers, right? Just imagine you're Dennis Weaver, right, in the film Duel, going across Arizona, being pursued by this psycho in an oil rig, right, and he's after you, right? That's what it's like. It's like, yeah, I mean, I really feel it for the guy. Who would do that? Who would use a phone when they're driving something that big? It's a flipping juggernaut. these things are meant to transport goods up and down the country, right? And how, you know, and they're supposed to be safe drivers, and they might say that they're safe drivers, but quite frankly, if you're on a phone, you're distracted, and you might not see a teeny tiny little micra that's in front of your 27 tonner, right? You're going to run right over him. It won't be like driving Miss Daisy. It'll be like driving over Miss Daisy. You know, there's going to be nothing left. There wouldn't be anything ready to put in the ground, you know. Yeah, an instant ban, absolutely. Take your license off you. You're clearly not fit for purpose and you shouldn't be on the road. For a year? No, for life. Take their license off them. They are never to get it back, right? The minute you crack down and are that, like, you know, nobody, and I mean nobody, would step out of line, right? It takes a split second of not concentrating and somebody gets killed, right? That's a life that you've taken, and you'll never, that family have to live with the fact that they've lost that family member in the most unnecessary, I mean, not that I'm saying that everything has to be necessary, you know. Fancy losing a family member, maybe you don't like them that much. We'll find the necessary way to take them out. You see what I mean? Just let a driver do it. No, that's not what I meant at all. You know, it is just an awful way. And imagine the traffic cop that's got to go around to tell the person that a family member's been killed on the road and they're not coming home. Awful. Absolutely awful. No, they don't. I swear to God, some people, they go around, they drive around. Thank goodness driverless cars are coming in, because some people out there clearly need them. And it's absolutely terrifying. If you're learning to drive and you've got all this, right, you should ace your test, by the way, because you clearly know what's going on around you, which is a wonderful thing. And I'm very proud of you. You've got good habits now. There was a comedian years ago who did a sketch, but he did it on like an album, and it was called The Driving Instructor. I think you might be able to pick it up on YouTube somewhere, but it's just known as The Driving Instructor. Jen, hello. Oh, no, they don't have one brain cell. They've got the community brain cell, and today's not their turn to use the community brain cell. So, you know, maybe tomorrow, if they're lucky. Hello, Jen. Oh, thank you, GT. Jen, that's lovely. Well done. Well done, love. Oh, Jen, if you haven't already checked it out, there's a link at the top of the chat, and that'll take you through to Cat TV, courtesy of Creative Media Madness. If you haven't seen it, give yourself a laugh. Go over, check it out. Do you know, I've just realised John Rambo, he was like my hero. I bet no wonder I joined up. So there you go, kids. Be careful what you watch on telly. It could map out your future. I'm saying that to any young kids that are on here right now. You seriously don't want to turn out like me. Oh. Whew. It's sore eyes. Sore everything at the moment. Well, good luck with your driving lesson, my lovely. Everybody wish GT a safe driving lesson, and tell us all about it when you get back, if we're still here ironing. And we hope, seriously, we hope that you have an absolutely awesome day. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Sorry, just had to do something on the other channel. We have 2 lives going out. The live which I'm on here and the live which is Cat TV, of which there is a link on here at the top of the chat. It is a pinned one. Please check out Cat TV. You'll be glad you did. As Tony the Tiger would say, it's terrific. Took a bit of doing, a bit screwed up that one was. Oh, there we go. Come on. Yeah, it's been through the dryer as this one. R.I.P. shirt. I'm sorry. You have been boiled and dried within an inch of your tiny little life. Oh, you poor thing. The ironing basket where these shirts clearly went to die. It's not a case of die hard, it's more like dry hard. Yes, it's a good day to dry hard, everybody. Quite literally. What temperature did you put it on? Oh, hotter than the sun, darling. Oh yeah, that's another thing. John McClane. Oh, now, we're of a certain age, everybody. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. End of. Right? I've said it. It's how it is. Die Hard. Hans Gruber, right? It ain't Christmas until Hans Gruber is falling off the Nakatomi Tower. Yeah. And it's a film for all the family. Everybody loves Bruce Willis. Everybody loves Die Hard. And if you don't like Die Hard, what's wrong with you? No, it's just not good enough. And RoboCop, yeah. Murphy, he's in charge. See, this is why the 80s was peak TV, peak movies, everything. We had it, right? The 80s were the golden time. I can see why everybody thinks we had such a good time in the 80s. You know what? It's 'cause we did. Who are you gonna call? Exactly, Ghostbusters. Back to the Future, not a problem. Some of the best Star Trek movies were done late 70s, all through the 80s. Amazing. If you're a Trekkie, you know. Star Wars, right? Started in 1977, it's been going ever since. Rest my case. And who to teach us about existential, I can never get that word out, existential dread of death and loneliness? Raymond Briggs, the Snowman. He wasn't satisfied with traumatizing an entire generation of kids. He brought out the Snow Dog a few years ago and taught us what it was like to lose our little four-legged friend. Yeah, there's your Christmas gift, children. Your dog died. Yeah. Another generation traumatized. He also made Where the Wind Blows, all about nuclear war. The nuclear-friendly children's movie, everything you ever needed to know about nuclear war. Oh my goodness me. And that was made into a cartoon, and that was aimed at children in the 1980s, right? We had that and Watership Down. How can a movie about rabbits like that possibly be a kid's cartoon? But because it was animated, parents and grandparents across the land sat kiddos in front of the television and said, would you like to see a movie about some cute little bunny rabbits? And all the children nod their heads and go, oh yes please grandma. And then they are subjected to what Watership Down, and I've still got issue with it, and I'm nearly 50. And I've got issue with sitting and watching that. I think I was 3 years old when I first got introduced to Watership Down, and it's never left me. I'm still traumatized. That and The Plague Dogs, which is another Richard Adams. Oh my. Oh la la. That is not kid TV. No, it ain't. Shouldn't be known as Watership Down. It should be called Slaughtership Down. Night of the Peter Rabbit. Yeah. Now you're talking. Scariest nuclear war movie apart from When the Wind Blows has got to be The Threads. If you've never seen Threads, and you really, really, really want to have some depression, watch Threads. It was a docudrama all about what would happen to the United Kingdom if we really did go through a nuclear attack. Told you, the 80s, man, everything went. I don't think they were particularly bothered about the lonely lasting damage that things like this might cause to my generation. I bet no wonder we're all flipping deranged. Still, I suppose it made us who we are today. Right, just a couple of t-shirts now. And then a bunch of handkerchiefs. Do you know, tomorrow is the 18th of November, right? I have exactly 1 month before I break up for Christmas. Tomorrow. I finish work on the 18th of December. And I can't tell you how happy that makes my soul, knowing that on the 18th of December, I don't have to do any more ironing. I am done for the year. When do you lot break up for Christmas? I'm assuming that some of you may be at university, some may be at school, some might run their own businesses. What time am I on? 8 minutes past 2. Well, 8 minutes past 2. Yes. Happiness, yes. Sorry, I haven't been very well, and sometimes I just get feeling a bit dizzy. A bit dizzy do, like you are. Hooray, we got there. Well done, everyone. Well done. Second customer, shirts done. 3 Mendos. Now, just have a rummage through, make sure I've not missed anything. No, we haven't. Fabulous. Right, let's do these hankies. What take us 2 minutes? And then we'll have them done too. I love handkerchiefs. Sorry, I was just keeping an eye on Cat TV. If you would like cheering up, if you would love to see what your cat might get up to when you're at work, please check out Cat TV. It might give you an idea of why they are the way they are with you, if they're watching stuff like that on the telly. It's very cold outside today. I can feel it. It's here in the office where I am, and I'm so glad I've got like thermals on as well as jumpers. I think we might get snow this week, and I am excited. I am excited for snow. I can't wait to see the white stuff falling out the sky. I'm a snow girl. I like snow. like doing handkerchiefs. It's a bit mind numbing, but to be honest, it's lovely as well. I'm really glad that today hasn't been too taxing, too strenuous, because I have not felt right since I got out of bed this morning. You know, when you're learning to iron, right, properly learning to iron, the best thing to practice on are handkerchiefs and tea towels, right? It'll give you an idea of how much pressure to put on, how much steam to put on, and it'll also teach you about getting burned on your fingers. Because you will. You will burn your fingers the first time you learn to do the ironing. It's a given, right? But once you've done it, you'll not do it again, because you'll work out pretty damn quick it hurts. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze on you all then. Well, I'm holding a handkerchief, so there we go. And once you've mastered handkerchiefs and tea towels, then you can move on to tablecloths and pillowcases. And then bed sheets. And if you can manage that lot, then you can manage shirts and blouses, trousers, skirts, dresses. And you'll be perfectly fine. We all have to start somewhere, don't we? Have you seen the new movie that's coming out? Nuremberg, just in time for Christmas. I mean, that wouldn't have been my first choice for a festive film for all the family, but looks like it's got a good cast. At least we have Wuthering Heights to look forward to in February, with the rather glamorous Margot Robbie. There isn't a boy in the land, but a teenage boy in the land that doesn't look at Margot Robbie and say, please marry me, right? And she's like the pin-up girl, like Farrah Fawcett was back in the 70s. Well, now it's Margot Robbie. There isn't a teenage boy in the land that doesn't think that she would pick him. And they're secretly all hoping that she would. So let's see how many teenage boys suddenly take an interest in Emily Bronte and Wuthering Heights. Or was it Charlotte that wrote that one? Oh Lord, hang on. I'm in a brain, I cannot remember. Wuthering. Emily wrote it, not Charlotte. Because I know there was a bit of beef between Anne, Charlotte and Emily, with them all being writers, and they all wanted to be number one. Well, Emily wrote Wuthering Heights. So let's see how many teenage boys queue up at the cinema in February for Valentine's Day and go and see Heathcliff and Kathy. Yeah. And for that matter, I'll bet there's quite a few gentlemen who will be wanting to go and see it as well. It's Margot Robbie. The amount of men that went to see Barbie. Just saying. They were all wishing that they were Ken. Did you see that Barbie has a brand new dream house? It was advertised, I saw it last night. Happened to be an advert that was on YouTube. And I was like, no way. I wanted Barbie's dream house. Ooh, hey, that sounds exciting. Everybody, we may get a trip to the North Pole. Yeah, looks as though we're ready. We might be able to have a run through. Yeah. I myself have been looking forward to going to the North Pole for quite some time. That's what Keir Starmer thinks where we are. He thinks up here's the North Pole as well. Well, Keir darling, if you really desperately want to see the North Pole that badly, tomorrow's your chance. As they said on Posh Nanny, she's from the north. Catherine Tate, you are a genius. You are very funny. Oh goodness, have we been going for 2 hours? Wowzers. we go. One left. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ooh. You have no idea how much that fills my heart with happiness. Another space note. I can't wait. I really can't. I honestly, it's flipping awesome, isn't it? Right, my lovelies, that is customer number 2 done. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 handkerchiefs. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 shirts. Okay. Yeah, we definitely turned that off. Just making sure we don't want a nuclear reactor meltdown here now, do we? Or else this really will turn into the North Pole. And there won't be anything to broadcast from, because it will be radioactive and into millions of pieces, which we don't want. It will be the most magical place that you have ever been to, my dears. Very exciting. Bending and stretching at the moment. What an experience in pain that is. Oh, Lord, help me. Oh, for hanging. Okay, drop that down for now. Oh, excuse me. Oh, dear me. So I've got that there. God. Right, hang on. I have to move you so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, hang on. There. We're all right. There we go. Oh, there they are. Can't see for flipping looking, can we? Right, hang on. Sorry, everybody. I need the sellotape dispenser. There. You did it. I did a good job. I know. I'm upright. I haven't puked. I think that's more of a miracle than I'm letting on. I really feel like I need to. ready for round 3. Bing, 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 bing. Rocky, that's another one that we grew up with. Adrian. Yeah, I know, we've all got Rocky fever. Yeah, you all know the theme tune. You do. You all know Rocky. Another Sylvester Stallone. There you go, kids. I bet half of you have only grown up watching The Expendables. Well, before that, my lovelies, we had Rocky. Yeah, we had Rambo. You know, we had Sly Stallone in Cobra. Yeah, I know. He was just so good. Oh, yes. We had so many wonderful things growing up. Yeah, we surely did. Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Okay, maybe he was the Argos of action men, but you know what? There would have been no Bloodsport. No, that's another really good film from the 80s. My name is Frank Dux, and I'm here to do Bloodsport. And Michael Dudikoff, yeah. The American Ninja, yeah. And Fred Ward, Remo, Unarmed and Dangerous. We had so many good films. Dude, we were blessed. Bruce Willis, oh yeah. Yippee-ki-yay, everybody. How I am still upright, babes, I have no idea. Do you know, I can't seem to get the same enthusiasm that Bruce Willis had for being in the Nakatomi Tower as to being in the ironing room. I never really charge into the ironing room on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, and I'm yelling, yippee-ki-yay, everybody, I've got the ironing to do. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Maybe I need to be a bit more Bruce. Be more Bruce. That's what I need to be. And not Bruce Forsyth. No, because that would be a bit weird. No, we need to be more Bruce Willis, everybody. You need to go into your job tomorrow going, yippee-ki-yay. Yeah. And yelling at everyone. There ain't Christmas until Hans Gruber is falling off the Nakatomi Tower. Maybe Hans Gruber can fall off the Nakatomi Tower and end up at the North Pole. There's a thought. All right, Betty is crying. She's not got enough water. Oops. You don't need the lights. The rooms that you're not in this year, you need to remember to turn the lights off. Belinda Carlisle, she sang a song about leaving the lights on for her. Belinda, you weren't living in an energy crisis, love. We need to turn the lights off now. I'm just saying. And as Roy Orbison said, I drove all night. Not on these gas prices, you didn't, Roy. No, you did not. We went to fill the car up yesterday, and my husband nearly had a cardiac arrest. He says, how much? I said, I only want to fill the tank. I don't want to buy the petrol station. I can understand why everybody were a bit upset in Mad Max. Now we know why. It was all to do with the cost of fuel. It's not exactly beyond the Thunderdome, it's more beyond the ironing zone. Hold on. I only wanted one. You know, when you're removing wire hangers from the rail, it's a bit like playing your own version of Kerplunk. It really is. Because you pull one hanger and 10 come out. And if you don't know what Kerplunk is, think about Jenga, but with really thin rods of plastic and little marbles, right? If you've never played Kerplunk, where have you been? It's a classic. Everybody should play it. You know, another one that we really loved from the 80s and the 70s would be Hungry Hippos and Buckaroo. Now, who had Buckaroo? Right, on their Christmas list every year, wanted Buckaroo. Right, and for that matter, were you one of the lucky recipients of a Mr. Frosty? Try as I might, every year I ask Santa Claus, can I please have a Mr. Frosty? My heart, my happiness, my joy of Christmas, my hopes and dreams. Did I ever get a Mr. Frosty? No. In a word, no. I did not get a Mr. Frosty. I wanted a Mr. Frosty. It was the dream present. It was what I wanted my entire childhood. And every single year, I would ask, and every single year, I was one of those kids that ringed it in a red felt tip pen in the Argos catalogue, right? I ringed that, yeah, Mr. Frosty, and I never got one. And I'm just saying, there's childhood trauma right there. What was your toy that you wanted as a child that you ringed with a red, and it had to be a red felt tip pen, right? And you never got it. And I would love to know. And if you don't manage to catch it now in the live, when you are re-watching this later on, hopefully you can leave me a little message. And maybe we can do a segment tomorrow on childhood favourite toys that we got, that we asked for and we got them, and the toys that eluded us as a child that we wanted and never got. And it was definitely a Mr. Frosty. I did get Buckaroo though, so I was very happy about that. That Downfall, Battleships. Oh, I love Battleships. And Kaplunk, obviously. Operation, yeah, we had that. Cluedo, Monopoly, Hangman, Scrabble. Some of these I still have that I've had and played with the kids. Oh my goodness, I've just come up with a really good idea. How difficult, easy would it be for you all to take a photo of your favourite toy or something that you had from your childhood and upload it onto Discord? Right? That would be awesome. So then I get to see what your favourite toys were. And I'd love that. And if I can, and I will, I'll search for it, but I'll see if I can find what, especially for the younger viewers, I'll be able to show you what an Argos catalogue looked like, you know, but I'm not talking about that thin little thing that they've got now. No, this thing was like made for swatting flies. It was heavy enough to send the fly that you hit with it back to the Stone Age. It was like the Yellow Pages, but a catalogue of hopes and dreams. And if you don't know what the Yellow Pages are, I mean, goodness, okay, that was what we had before the internet. Now you can go onto the internet and find a number or an address of any business throughout the United Kingdom, right? If they're registered, they'll be on there, right? Well, back when I was a kid, we didn't have things like that. And every 6 months, we were given something called the Yellow Pages. And it was a phone directory, and everybody had it. And you got to look up, you had to use your Mark 1 eyeball and a finger and a pencil to tick it when you found it so you didn't lose it again. All right, that's what the Yellow Pages were. And we also had a BT book, which was British Telecom, and that was how you found a residential telephone number, if you indeed had it printed in the local directory. It was so you could find a number if you needed to contact someone that lived in a residential, you know, rather than a commercial business. It was a residential telephone number. My goodness me, you kids and your internet, you don't know you're born. Dear me. One more hour of ironing and then I say, finito benito, I have done enough. We're doing really well. We're doing awesome, everybody. And then, guess what, my darlings? Guess where I'm going tonight? That's right, back outside in this temperature to go see more customers. Yes, 'cause we can. I will enjoy. That's it. Tonight, when we go out to the customers, we are yelling, yippee-ki-yay, when we run out that door, right? My husband may look at me as though I've got slate missing, but there we are. Most days he does anyway. Just trying to find my happy place, my Xanadu. Oh dear. Yep. I keep wanting to sneeze and that's not good. Oh dear. You never know, we could spark a revival. Let's make ironing great again. material. You might not be familiar with what I'm going to be telling you. It's a game that we used to play as children, where we had felt boards and we had pieces of fuzzy felt and we made fuzzy land. Yeah, where the fuzzy wuzzies lived. And you wonder why we're like the way we are. Anyway, touching these leggings feels very similar to Fuzzy Wuzzy Land, where the Fuzzy Wuzzies lived. I actually bought my children some fuzzy felt when they were little, and we made Fuzzy Wuzzy Land with Fuzzy Wuzzies. It's like a drinking game, this is. How many times can you say Fuzzy Wuzzy and then you got to have a shot, which is probably not a good idea when you're ironing, basically because you won't be able to see to do the ironing. Okay, there you go. Anyway, so I did buy some for my children and they loved to play with it, like making these little characters. Oh, they thought it was great fun. Oh. Here we go. Oh. Anyway, these kind of feel like that. Very, very odd. Okay, kiddo, kiddo, kiddo. Oh, mama. Oh. Oh, God, she's got more of the stuff. No. Dear God, no. Well, kids, you saw it here first. Right, let's sort this mess. God bless this mess. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 baby grows. 1, 2, 3 shirts, a pair of pajamas, and something that has come from Satan's seductions shop. Oh, don't like the feel of that material. Not a fan. Ow. Oh, just stabbed me, son. This is redonkulous. Well, I could honestly say if I tried to get into something as foxy as this, it would be like trying to get a Zeppelin back inside the tube of toothpaste. It ain't gonna happen, kids. That ship has sailed. No matter how much I try, I am never going to get back to my birth weight. I was meant to be not a skinny dipper, but a chunky dunker. I was designed to be sturdy and wholesome and be a northern lass. Yeah, you ain't going to get supermodel here. You're probably going to get super glue, but not supermodel. I'm not really a Barbie, I'm more of a Cindy. Anyway, as we used to say about Barbie, she's the all-American girl, and our Cindy is the all-Northern lass. Okay, this is an impossibility. It's a leotard. I haven't seen a leotard since the 1980s, and everybody was wearing them when they wanted to be on Fame. Way easier to iron it like that. Awesomeness. Happiness will be the end of the basket, that's for me. Canny wait, I'm so excited to see the bottom of the basket. I really am. Just think about all the Christmas songs. While shepherds washed their socks at night. Yeah. And they probably did because it was cheaper to run the washer then. There's an idea for you. Think about a Christmas song and put washing or ironing in it, right? We three kings of Orient are, we've come very, let me think. We three kings of Orient are doing our laundry whilst we travel by car. There you go. Lot. He did it for a bed, but a laundry basket. It was really a big blue IKEA bag, but there we go. We came upon a midnight clear, rows of washing were up, my dear. Yeah, there we go. There's another one for you. In the I'll start again. In the bleak midwinter, no washing could be found. Oh, blast of steam there. I think I disappeared. There we are. A spaceman came travelling, for he had a lot of laundry to do. I suppose with Live Aid we could have the lyrics to "Do they know it's washing time at all?" Last Christmas I gave you a laundry bag. All I want for Christmas is washing powder. Jingle bells, the laundry smells. That's a good one. I'm sorry if the internet seems to be playing up a little bit, everybody. I can't do anything about it, and we are full fibre, which is really annoying, but there must be something a bit funny going on somewhere. Try that. I'm just going a bit junky, to which I apologise, everybody. I think with the way that if it keeps doing it, I'm just going to have to end the live. I'm really sorry. We can but try these things, can't we, my love? It's frustrating, I know. Sorry, everyone. We're back to normal. There. Pajamas called Hygie or Huggy or Hyugi. They're Japanese. That might be. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, get the kiddos' shirts out the way. Well, I'm hoping that that it's behaving itself now. See, look. We'll just finish these shirts and see where we are time-wise. I think we should be all right to finish off the baby grows. They're not exactly rocket science now, are they, kids? Well, I don't think that they are. For other people, they might look at them as if to say, what is this mythical thing and why does it require ironing? I never used to iron my baby grows. They weren't in them long enough. They'd either poo in them, puke in them, or pee on them. Notice there was a lot of peas there. I'm just saying, that's what it was like raising kids, you know. They're either puking, pooing or peeing on you. Now they're just demanding that you pay for everything. Makes you wonder why you bother having them in the first place. There we are. Parenthood. Yay! Oh boy, when I get to be an adult, I get to be a parent. How does it feel now? Yeah, 23 years in the saddle of raising children. Well, I can honestly say, do you know who I forgot? Burt Reynolds and Clint Eastwood. Robert Redford. Yeah. I know, I forgot all these really good actors and all, didn't I? Yeah. I did. Chris Christopherson. He was so good as Rubber Duck. Richard Harris, Michael Caine, Roger Moore, Sean Connery. Oh. Oliver Reed. He was very good. He was a wonderful actor. Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. God, man, these were some really good actors. Christopher Walken. He's a bit of an oddball, but I like him. Jack Nicholson. Love him. Ian Ogilvy. He played the Saint. He was good. We have been blessed with so many wonderful actors and actresses over the years. The Glitterati, Tinseltown's finest. Robert Downey Jr., Charlie Sheen. Oh, dear me. Blessed we were with a fabulous, wonderful group of amazing actors. Right, last thing I need to kaplunk. I nearly got kaplunked on the head. Okay, that's the shirts done. Baby grows. And they are gorgeous. Fiddly. Cute as a button though. She'll look beautiful in these. All right, little Bobby Dazzler. Come on, you. Lay flat. I wasn't asking. No. Come on. Voila. Cute as anything, as cute as a button you are. Absolutely beautiful babies. Takes me back to when I had children. And just think, when this baby is 50 years old, I, right, will be 100. Ha ha ha. There's a thought. Will I still, I don't hope to goodness me's I'm not stood at an ironing board when I'm 100 years old. Oh, I felt it then. Oh yeah. Ow. Oh. Nightmare. My flipping arm. I hate it. Every now and again it will do the unthinkable, and it will hurt. It's because I'm doing something as fiddly as this. Right. I think the battery on my phone is about to die. So I will take this opportunity now to say thank you, my darlings, for joining me today. It's been a pleasure. Take care. I'll send you some love hearts, and goodbye.